Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show. Here to talk about Game 4 of the Nlds. What a crazy, wild, whatever word you want to use to describe the end of this baseball game. The Dodgers advance. They beat the Phillies 2-1. Very, very low scoring game. Starting pitchers dueled for the first 6 innings to starters. They take Glasnow out for some reason. Of course they're going to give up a run, but the Dodgers get that run back in the bottom of the inning by a walk, followed up by a terrible Teoscar at bat. Better than that, pretty uneventful first 10 innings. But the Dodgers got a huge strikeout on the top of the 11th with Harrison Bader with a runner on second. They have the bases low in the 11th, but at that point it didn't matter. You just wanted to run from third to score to walk it off. Well, Andy Pius hits a slow roller to the pitcher, Kirkering. He had like 5 business days to throw to first and did this instead. Real Muto is pointing to first base. He's pointing to first base. He throws it home, and then the Dodgers win. I'm glad the Dodgers won. That's why I was about 20 minutes after the game, because I was celebrating the Dodgers win to advance to the championship series, but it's a hard-of-the-moment play. But, I don't know, dude. You still got to throw it to first. I can see why he chose to throw it home. If he didn't fumble the ground ball, he would have easily tossed to first base. But his body probably wasn't in position to throw it to first after that. It was a huge gamble that cost him their season, but he just panicked. He had a better chance to throw out Paez at first base, and cost him their season. I don't feel bad for Phillies fans, but I feel bad for Orion Kirkering. Because obviously, yeah, that play cost them their season, that error. But the offense had 11 innings, and how many runs they scored? You had one run in 11 innings. So yeah, that play cost them their season. But it's not full blame on Orion Kirkering. Their offense only scored 1 run in 11 innings. So their offense wasn't good enough. But I'm happy the Dodgers won, obviously. We're advancing to the National League Championship Series. 2-1 win in 11 innings. But the Phillies, playoff results with their current core, Kyle Schwarber's going to be a free agent. And also that decision, first and third, first base, Muncy gets a hit, it's first and third, 2 outs. I don't know why you take Luzardo out there. I don't know. Like, Orion Kirkering's been shaky with runners on base, and then he makes that error. I don't know, dude. I just don't know why you take Luzardo out there. I thought he was fine. But the pitching deserves so much better. Like, Luzardo, Sanchez, Christopher Sanchez was very damn good today again. You cannot ask for any more than what the Phillies pitching staff gave them. Besides yesterday, the offense was a no-show in 3 of these 4 games. But also, Shohei, who's 1 for 17 this series, they intentionally walked him. I don't know why, because he's been shit in this series. Shohei's one of my favorite players, but gotta say how it is. He's been shit in this series. I don't know why they intentionally walked him. Like, yeah, I know it's Shohei Ohtani. He can get you at any time, but I'm not going to defend the Phillies' offense scoring 1 run, but I felt like it was lost when Topper brought in Duran just to intentionally walk Shohei, who's 1 for 17 this series. If he beats you, so be it. He's one of the best players in baseball. Some players have a struggle series, and this has been a struggle. Besides that game where he pitched and drove in an RBI single in the first 2 games. Then desperation uses Luzardo. Just pure desperation. If you're going to throw him out there, don't take him out. If you're Rob Thompson. But it's the lineup again that choked. Kirkering's mistake, yeah, cost him the season, but the lineup scored 1 run, and Sanchez, Ranger, and Luzardo pitched 24 innings and only let up 6 runs. That's on the offense, man. Pitching did their job. The offense didn't. Besides game 1, I thought everyone else pitched pretty well for the Phillies in this series. Honestly. But with this current core, man, 2022, they lost the World Series. 23, lost in the NLCS, and 2024, 2025, they've lost in the NLDS. And 10 of their 13 postseason games they've dropped. And, are they going to bring back Kyle Schwarber? Is he going to leave? We'll see. They've had every possible chance to win a ring, and it just hasn't happened. Besides yesterday, Game 3, their offense was really a no-show. Yesterday, I didn't think they were going to roll over. I kind of thought they're going to win, they're going to have a big offensive game, and they did. But next day, they show up, nothing. Besides an RBI double from Castellanos. We always talk about the pitching. Tyler Glasnow was excellent. Phenomenal outing from Glasnow. 6 innings, 2 hits, no earned runs, 3 walks, 8 strikeouts from Glasnow. Let's not forget how great he was for 6 innings. In all of this, he pitched 6 great innings, and he was dealing tonight. Just shout out to the pitching, like Glasnow, Sheen, Sasaki, and Vesia combined to allow 1 run over 11 innings. You know, I've kind of been critical of the bullpen most of the season, but Sasaki gives us 3 innings, Vesia gives us an inning, and Glasnow deserves a lot of credit. He pitched beautifully today. His fastball, I think was up to like 99. I don't think he's thrown that hard the whole season. But he's kind of not been great in postseason games he's pitched before, but just today just was so much different, man. 83 pitches, 16 whiffs. The offense didn't give him any run support. I thought they took him out too early when they did. 83 pitches, you take out the guy who's dominating. I didn't like that decision. But Glasnow showed tonight the Dodgers can have 4 starters that can get it done. You know, people were kind of nervous, like, oh, Tyler Glasnow is a head case, or, oh, he could implode in this game. Where are those people at? Deserves his damn flowers. Like, when he's healthy and he's on, he can be one of the best pitchers in baseball. If there were 2 starters Dodgers fans had question about coming this year, were Glasnow and I guess Roki Sasaki, both of them dropped it heavy on the table today for the win. Hell, Sasaki went 3 innings. 9 up, 9 down. But Tyler Glasnow was phenomenal. I thought they took him out too early when they did. They give up a run immediately. And it also helps Sheen made that error. Couldn't get the ball at first base. It goes to the dugout. Obviously, runner gets to go to second. Then they get an RBI double immediately. They were getting a bunch of Sheen was getting a bunch of 2-strike counts. He just couldn't fucking put them away. But luckily, he got a strikeout to get out of the inning. But the offense for the majority of this game was just pathetic. I mean, they were like 5 for 26 with runners in scoring position at some point, or just in this series, I think, until the 7th inning, I believe. But it was just kind of sad to watch. Like, Andy Paz has turned to a black hole to play this postseason. It's kind of brutal after his breakout in the regular season. Hopefully, he can turn it around in the championship series. Either that, or you're going to have to play Alex Call. But the Dodgers had other chances and just felt like at points they couldn't take advantage, but they finally took advantage in the 7th innings, and then they got that lucky break in the bottom of the 11th inning. But Alex Call came to play today. I mean, he had what? He had a hit by pitch, a single, and a walk. So, respect to Alex Call. He came to play today. He got on base three damn times. With a hit by pitch, a single, and a walk. Could have been strike 3, but honestly, whatever. He single-handedly gave us like 3 chances to score. And then when I think we finally did, but he should probably give advice to the rest of this offense how to have good at-bats versus Sanchez. So, he gave us really damn good at-bats up there. I mean, it was a strike, but oh well. Still got credit for the walk. And then Mookie gets a walk after they intentionally walk Shahani Ohtani. Which I guess I understand it because Shohei obviously been covering this team last, 2 full seasons? Like, Shohei Ohtani, I know he's damn good. He's struggling this series, though. But hopefully he'll be better for the championship series. But after Mookie ties the game with that great walk, Teoscar, Jesus Christ, I wasn't too upset because they were gifted a tie, but that's got to be one of the worst at-bats I've ever seen in my life. First pitch he takes out for a ball. Pitch 2 is a ball he swings. Pitch 3 is a ball he swings. Pitch 4 is a ball he swings. He didn't take one strike, and he struck out. It's either you live by Teoscar or die by Teoscar at times. But yeah, what a performance by Tyler Glasnow. Emmett Sheen, 1 inning, 2 hits, 1 run, no walks, 1 strikeout. Didn't help himself with that error and the ball going into the dugout. But how about Roki Sasaki? Roki Sasaki goes 3 innings. No hits, no runs, no walks. Strikes out 2, 9 up, 9 down for Roki Sasaki, a 23-year-old rookie in the 8th and 10th inning of a closeout game. 36 pitches, 8 whiffs. He was phenomenal. Every contact is either a foul or a pop-up. Like, he's elite. Like, every contact that fell, it's either just a weak pop-up or a foul ball, so. He was the MVP of this game. Him and Tyler Glasnow were the 2 MVPs of this game for me. And Mookie Betts, drawing that walk to tie the game. And Ryan Kirkland's an MVP. But yeah, how about that walking off? It's just kind of crazy, man. It was really a pitching duel this whole damn game. There was some traffic in the innings. It's just nobody was really able to score until the 7th. And that's the way they end the game after really a pitching duel the entire game. He wasn't even halfway to first base, and Realmuto was pointing, and he still threw it home. He thought there was no way he was throwing home, and he still did. That would, my lord. I don't know how you Phillies fans were asleep tonight. I'm sure they'll probably just go into his DMs and send hateful DMs like Philly fans always do. But yeah, Roki Sasaki was great. Basically, 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, 1 walk, 1 strikeout for the lineup. Ohtani 0 for 4 and a walk. Hopefully he gets his shit together in the championship series. Betts 1 for 4, walking an RBI. Teoscar, Freddie, and Edmund were all 1 for 5. Smith 0 for 5. Alex Cole 1 for 1 and a walk. Muncy 1 for 2 pinch hitting. Kike 1 for 4 and a walk. And Pages 0 for 5. The Dodgers win the NLDS 3-1. Christopher Sanchez 6.1 innings. 5 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. Yohan Real 1.2 innings, no hits, no runs, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. Matt Strom 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. Jesus Luzardo 1.2 innings, 2 hits, no runs, no walks, 3 strikeouts. Kirkering 0.0 innings, no hits, no runs, 1 walk, and no strikeouts. For their offense, Trey Turner 0 for 5, Harper 1 for 5, and Schwarber 1 for 5, and Harper 0 for 4 and a walk. They were pretty good yesterday. Today it combined 1 for 14. Ooh. Bone 1 for 3, 2 walks. Marsh 0 for 4. Bader pinch hitting 0 for 1. Realmuto 1 for 4. Kepler 0 for 3 and a walk. Castellanos, a swing in the drive by Castellanos, 1 for 4 and an RBI. And Stott 0 for 4. Dodgers win 3-1, and they're moving on. They had 7 hits, 2 runs, 1 in the 7th, 1 in the 11th, 1 error. Phillies 4 hits, 1 run, 1 in the 7th, 2 errors. How fitting it ends on an error when the 2 out of the 3 runs total in this game were because pretty much of errors. So seems about right. Let's go to the scoring summary. Top of the 7th, Castellanos doubles, makes it 1-0. Then in the top of the 7th, bottom of the 7th, Betts walks on a full count to tie the game. Then bottom of the 11th, Pages was safe at first on a fielder's choice plus that throwing error, which 2-1, the final score, man. Dodgers are moving on. It wasn't a pretty win by any means. I'll admit it wasn't a pretty win at all. But hey, win's a win. I'm not going to apologize for winning the playoffs to advance to the next round. Their offense has to be better in the NLCS for sure. But their starting pitching was great. I thought Roki Sasaki was really the MVP. Pitching 3 innings. But yeah, heartbreaking loss for the Phillies, but oh well. Anyways. What's game 1? When's game 1 of this championship series? The ALCS starts Sunday and Monday, October 12th and October 13th. I believe the NLCS will be Monday, October 13th. So I think that's when game 1 is. and Game 2 would be Tuesday. So I think that's the start of the NLCS. We'll see who Dodgers play. Cubs. See if they can come back and force a Game 5, or if the Brewers will win it tonight. We'll see. But yeah, leave a like, subscribe for more, and text them out a lot. Peace, and we'll see who the Dodgers play in the NLCS.